Alright guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is part 3 of my favorite game series in the current installment of World of Warcraft. And I just realized I did not mention who was joining me here for these videos here, but this is my Kurt Angle bobblehead that I got about 10 years ago or so. I also wanted to show off some strategy guides that I have for World of Warcraft really quick. This is the World of Warcraft Bestiary. Basically shows like all the different, can't really see that very well, but this is a bunch of the NPCs, enemies, creatures, characters, and whatnot from the early days. I believe this may just cover the original, or it may include like Burning Crusade. I'm not for sure. That was just an eBay purchase from like last year, something quick. Cheap, and gave me something for World of Warcraft to put on my strategy guide shelf. And this is a strategy guide for Cataclysm. Has all the stuff about Cataclysm for when this debuted. Then when later updates and patches came through, some of the things that's in this are kind of moot. And these are the small guides, World of Warcraft and Burning Crusade. I don't have anything Wrath of the Lich King, or I may have, wow. There's another Be Prepared. I think I have a Wrath of the Lich King strategy guide somewhere amongst my other stuff, but that's lost to time now. But these are the little books that came in the battle chest. I think my friend Mike gave these to me. I don't think these were my own purchase. I think he gave these to me. But anyway, just showing off another little piece of my collection. So in the last video, I was getting ready to start talking about the future of World of Warcraft and the future of World of Warcraft for this gamer right here. In the future of World of Warcraft, there's a new expansion that's, I think, expected to release this year in 2014 called Lords of Draenor, or Warlords of Draenor. Wow, I can't remember now. Anyway, it's a expansion that I think is going to be interesting, and it's another bold kind of step on the part of Blizzard, but not quite to the level of Cataclysm's boldness. In this one, there's going to be a weird time travel element. The new area that we get to explore and play in is actually going to be what Outland is from Burning Crusade, but set like 30 or 40 years in the past, when the Horde was first forming, I do believe. And there is, I believe there's somebody who's trying to come forward or go backward. You know, like I said, time travel plots are usually really weird and out there. But anyway, your characters, your heroes will have to go back to do something to make sure that somebody doesn't come from that time and change something in the current time of the game. Look it up online. You'll get a lot better information than I'm able to give. But the fact that they're going to give a new world that's really just an old world from an older time is kind of strange. It makes me wonder if Blizzard is not starting to get to a point where they don't really know where to go with this game next. And I'm just going to say right now, I will probably play that expansion. I'll probably get it sometime after it comes out, and I'll spend a couple months exploring it and getting into the content. But what I really want is either World of Warcraft 2, a brand new MMORPG from Blizzard, done up to today's graphical styles. Warlords of Draenor is going to have revamped character models from all the different races to make them look more up to date, but the world itself, the engine that this game runs on, is just not, you know, up to par with something like a Skyrim or the upcoming Elder Scrolls Online. So I'd like to see them do that, or I've also long had the idea that they should do World of StarCraft, do this treatment of a game with their StarCraft series set in the like a sci-fi setting, something to go up against like a Star Wars The Old Republic MMORPG, which is another game that I have played. I've played a lot of the MMORPGs that are out there, but WoW will always be my favorite. But I'd like to see them do something new. It's time to start doing something different instead of just trying to bump up the time frame that they release these expansions. Let's do something new. Let's get into a new world. Let's start over with something else. Like I said, for me, the future of this is to check out Warlords of Draenor at some point and give it a shot and spend my probably couple of months, but then I'll be gone from the game again. That's where I'm at right now with WoW. I can't play WoW all the time. I can't do it. I can't spend that money. I really wanted them to go free to play this year, and they're talking how their game is not set up to do that. It's not meant to be free to play. I'm like, it'll be free to play, and people will play it if you just make it that way. Make it where they have to buy certain things to do this or that. I don't care. Sure, that'll affect the majority of people, and I'm not trying to say that it should all just be about me. But for the kind of gamer that I am, a free-to-play World of Warcraft would be awesome. It would answer all of my... Like, I'd be playing probably every day. But right now, because I have to pay for it, because the content only gets me so far, because I don't do all of the raiding and the dungeons and the PvP and all of that, and because I don't really have the same in-game friends that I used to have, that I would sometimes go to play with just to chat with those people, because of that, I have to take a break every once in a while. I can usually do a 30-day span, maybe 60, and then after that, I pretty much have to check out for a while. In fact, I'd say here lately, the last 3 or 4 years that I've had my own computer again and internet, I will play for a couple of months, and then I'll be gone for 6 months. Then I'll come back and play for a month or two, and then I'm gone for 3 or 6 months. Come back maybe for a certain holiday that I haven't completed an achievement for. But it's not one of those games that I can play all the time. I just get super burnt out on it. But yet, it's still amongst my favorite games of all time, and always will be. And after so long, I've been away from the game, I hear the calling again, and I have to go back and play for a while and scratch that itch, so to speak. And I love every minute of it. And when I feel like I'm getting a little bored and there's nothing for me there, then I take that break again. I'd say that'd be my rule of thumb with a game like this. When you get a little tired of it and you need to step back, step back. There's nothing wrong with it. The game will always be there when you come back. I'm beginning to think that this is a game that's going to be there forever. Hopefully they'll do, like I said, make a sequel, start something new, capture our imaginations again with something different. But this game is going on, maybe I should say, this game is going on 10 years. This year, later this year, it will be 10 years of World of Warcraft. Which is amazing, you know, props to Blizzard for that. They made something completely phenomenal, and I got swept up into it, and that's why this video is here. That's why you're watching it if you've stuck around for 3 parts. The game is just amazing in my eyes. It has done so much for me. It really has made me a little more confident about this kind of stuff. It's why I play games like Rust and Grand Theft Auto Online now. If I hadn't went through World of Warcraft, I probably wouldn't play those kinds of games that involve other people. So, I guess I've probably said about all I wanted to say. If I forgot anything, sorry. If I started on any points, I'm pretty sure a couple times in the previous videos I started talking about something and then I lost track. My train of thought went off the track. But World of Warcraft, one of the Red Shadow's favorite games. Check it out if you like MMORPGs or you like the sound of anything that I said, from playing with other people to exploring a great big world. Check it out. It's worth the money to at least give it a month to check it out, because nowadays this doesn't cost anywhere near as much as it used to. So anyway, blah 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 blah. I'm wrapping up this video. World of Warcraft, I love it. It's one of my favorite games, and I'll always have a special place in my heart for it, even if it does ever come to an end and they move on to something completely different. I'll always remember all my years on World of Warcraft, one of the Red Shadow's favorite games. Thanks a lot for watching. There'll be another installment of this up soon. It most likely is going to be another PC game, and then I will be starting some of my favorite console games. So stick around, and I'll see you then.